could give Democrats a sense on whether voters who turned out in record numbers for President Obama 8 years ago will do the same tonight. Local 10 News reporter Glenna Milberg is live in Columbia with more on the last showdown before Super Tuesday. Glenna.
Nothing like the voter turnout in 2008 or even 12 here in this first Democratic primary in the South. They're predicting a light to moderate turnout today, which certainly bodes well for Hillary Clinton. But for Bernie Sanders, it's not about winning. Here, it's about making a very good showing tonight.
Good morning. How are you? Welcome to Brandon 1, Brandon 2 precinct.
Within hours of opening, some 200 voters at the Burnside Elementary precincts had already voted in the South's first Democratic primary.
Very steady, very steady.
That's more than half the entire day's worth in the Republican primary here last week. A check of other precincts seems to reflect what polls show, the size of the African-American electorate critical to a win here. And it is a reliable, historical vote for Hillary Clinton.
From way back, I knew her and her husband, you know, and she did pretty good things.
Did you do anything to really learn about Sanders?
Not really.
I haven't really gotten into the political type of aspects of things.
So you felt it easier just to do what your folks do?
Right.
Living wage.
Senator Bernie Sanders, though still about 20 points behind, did work to get known here and did significantly close the numbers gap.
The issue with Hillary for me is the issue with the emails and the veterans overseas and what caused that kind of disturbances.
I think his message is the best, and I think a lot of people are pretty tired of the way the political climate has gone in this country. So they're looking for a change.
I'll just say I made my decision strategically to vote good candidates, but I really at this point just want someone to win.
Electability is such a big issue. We heard today, we heard it last week when the Republican primary was here. There were so many voters that we talked to who said they did not vote for their first choice of candidate in order to vote for a candidate they thought could win in the general election for whichever party in November. I'm Glenna Milberg, live in Columbia, South Carolina tonight, Local 10 News.
The Republicans are crisscrossing the country ahead of Super Tuesday. Donald Trump held a rally in Arkansas. The presumed frontrunner was joined by New Jersey Governor Chris Christie, who on Friday endorsed the Donald. Trump is hoping to walk away with the majority of the delegates that are up for grabs when more than a dozen states hold primaries and caucuses next week. Meanwhile, Marco Rubio made a stop in Georgia. The event in Kennesaw was so big that organizers had to move it from a high school gym to the football field. Rubio has spent the past couple of days going after Trump. The Republican hopeful called the Donald, quote, a con artist and suggested that he wet himself during a debate on Thursday in Houston. Now, in response, Trump said that Rubio sweats too much before mocking him with a bottle of water. Senator Ted Cruz also headed south to Georgia. He's rallying in Atlanta. Cruz has staked his campaign on Super Tuesday, including a strong showing in his home state of Texas. The campaign hopes to do well in the South. That would place him ahead of Rubio in the delegate count. And Ohio Governor John Kasich made the rounds in Tennessee. He held a town hall in Nashville before moving on to a rally in Knoxville. Kasich said that if he doesn't win his home state of Ohio, he is done. The make-or-break moment comes as Kasich faces increased pressure to drop out of the race. Voters in Ohio head to the polls on March 15th.